And this took me 5 years to realize. And you just get it now in a video for free. The quality of your questions determine the quality of your life. But this is not sustainable. This is not sustainable. There is a price for everything in life, right? And if you push too hard and you don't listen on your heart, and you know you want it too much and you chase all the time, it's not good and it's not coming to you. What would you rather be? A person that attracts certain things, or a person that chases all the time? It chases all the time, you know? In this video we speak about why New Year goals are fake, finding the right ones, and how to achieve them, and more. So stay on this video when we dive deeper into these different topics, because for me personally I realized how important it is to find the right goals in quotes, right? Goals in quotes, because there are different goals you can set yourself. And I just want to start directly in with a story from me when I started with this whole self-development journey, etc. So 5.5 years ago, approximately, maybe already 6 years ago, I started with network marketing, and I don't do this anymore, by the way. But anyway, this was the start for me within this self-improvement space, right? And building own business, etc. And yeah, all that stuff. And I remember there was someone who talked about setting goals, right? And also thinking big, etc. And making a vision board for yourself. And it's what I need to say to that. It's always depend on your current mindset, right? Your current state of mind, your current state of consciousness, right? And how you was growing up. And for me personally, I was growing up with really bad conditions, right? With really bad limiting beliefs. So I was growing up without a dad who couldn't show me what it really means to be a healthy masculine man in today's world. And my mom also needed to step into both worlds, masculine and feminine. And also she didn't have the right education. And it was really difficult for me, you know, to stand in my leadership role, and you know, to just articulate myself, even because also I was getting bullied in school. And yeah, I make also, by the way, a video about my story, why you should listen to me, you know, what gives me the competence to speak all about these topics, self and spiritual development. And anyway, back then it was really much searching in the outside for answers, searching in the external for answers, right? Like the most of the people do it. Because, and this has nothing to do with judgment, right? Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's just how we are conditioned. And you realize this with time if you dive deeper into this whole space here I talk about. So this was really important for me to say now. And I also wrote some points down that are truly important to know if you set yourself New Year goals, right? So the first point is reflect. So what I mean with reflect is not only consume these kind of videos, podcasts, reading books in that space you want to improve in, or doing coaching, mentoring programs, etc. It's also very much about reflecting, right? Reflecting on, in this case, reflecting on 2024. What did you do great already? And where can you still improve, right? There's always something that you can find that was positive. Because we humans tend to think really much negative because of this conditioning from this whole system. So, and it's just fact when you just look outside mainstream medias, etc., etc. I don't want to dive deeper into this now. However, you just realize if you become more conscious all the time, more conscious, because also a harsh truth is, and maybe you don't want to hear this now, but we're living in some sort of a simulation or a dream, whatever, because there's already enough proof out there. You just need to search, you just need to look for signs, and then you realize you are the creator of your own reality. So you manifest consistently, and these points I'm going to tell you here in this video is also so important for your manifestations, right? And everything is connected. And this is also what I teach all the time on here on this YouTube channel, podcast, and school community, etc., etc., one-on-one coaching. So it's so important that we see everything in a holistic approach, and that's why it's so important to reflect. And I realized for me lately also, I reflected not enough in 2024. And now for 25, I have also a goal to reflect more. And this is also a thing that I wrote down, that we set ourselves the right goals. So not just, okay, I want to become a millionaire in 25, or I just want to have that and that and that. Okay, that's all fine. That's great. Yeah, you can have this goal. I mean, why not? However, you need to know that these goals are external goals. So rather ask yourself the right questions, right? How do you achieve that goals? And the answer lies always internally. Always. That you don't find the answer externally. But this is where the most people look, right? And that's why they don't achieve most of their goals, because they search all the time externally and they don't change something. And that's also why, the mass of the people, they just maybe set their new year goals. But I said in the beginning, new year goals are fake, because people set the wrong goals and they don't stay consistent on them whole year around. It's not about the new year goals. It's about the long term goals, right? It's about the journey. It's about who you become to attract that thing in the outside. It's about healing. And this took me 5 years to realize. And you just get it now in a video for free. Okay? So, truly, ask yourself also. So, and this has also to do with reflecting, okay? So, we talk now about reflecting, and I I highly encourage you to write every week in your journal, minimum every week, to truly reflect what was going good, and also, there are different ways, methods, how to journal, and we can also talk about this in my Man's Holistic Awareness Circle. If you are interested in that, just check the video description, or if you listen to the podcast, just check there the description, and this link there you see then leads you to the about page, and there you can get also more info. So we have there also weekly group calls where we dive together in different topics and work really together with ourselves, because that's the best thing you can do. Invest in yourself and truly working with like-minded individuals who also want to achieve more in their life. So anyway, ask yourself, and that's the other point, asking the right questions, because the right questions, the quality of your questions determine the quality of your life. And for example, ask yourself, what can you do to achieve X, Y, Z, right? I wrote also down, journal and meditate. Journal and meditate. I talked right now already about this. And ask yourself, and this is also the next point that I wrote down, self-concept, connecting with higher self, etc. So ask yourself, what does your higher self do, right? Connecting with your higher self also through meditation and visualization, feeling that the wish is already fulfilled, and then tuning into this different timeline, because the future don't exist and the past don't exist. It's only the here and the now, so it's just another timeline. So it's just our human perception, by the way, but there we can dive also deeper into it in the group. So self-concept. What is your self-concept? Ask yourself this daily. What do I'm supposed to do now, right? Ask your higher self, ask your spirit guides, ask the divine, because the higher power, the divine, God, call it what you want, they or it, or he or she, knows what you truly need, right? Often our ego comes in the way and says, stop, no, but this is not the way how I wanted to be, and this, and blah, blah, blah. And, this, our ego comes all the time in there and has something to say. And our ego, in the first place, is not bad. I mean, and the ego identity is the avatar, that we're playing in this human game here. The Felix here now, this Felix identity that speaks now in this camera to you. Anyway, however, that's what I'm speaking, okay? I also, I go with the flow, and it just also flows a bit through me, Sometimes I tune completely in, I just close my eyes, and then I just go completely with the flow without writing something down, because it just comes from the divine, and I just tune zack, I just tune into it, and then I receive, and I just speak through this human vessel. So, and that's why it's so important to tune into your higher self, because that's much more powerful than all the time, instead of all the time trying to achieve something through willpower, you know. I need to work hard, I need to do bam bam bam, but this is not sustainable. This is not sustainable. There is a price for everything in life, right? And if you push too hard and you don't listen on your heart, and you know you want it too much and you chase all the time, it's not good and it's not coming to you. Would you rather, what would you rather be, a person that attracts certain things, or a person that chases all the time? It chases all the time, you know. Yeah, the answer, you have already the answer within you. Yes. And all right, I also don't wanna make this video too long. However, let me know what was your best realizations down in the comments, and share this message with your friends. I wrote some other points down, but I don't go through all of that now. As I said, if you're interested in the Man's Holistic Awareness Mastermind, check out the link. So there we also dive deeper into the specific topics, and you can ask everything that you want within the community, and I can do then also Q&A call session. So much to this. Finding the right why. This is extremely important. Focusing on becoming this individual, not on the external. So it's just something that I wrote down, but we talked already about this, that you don't look for answers in the external, right? And also one truly important point, a crucial important point, is making new connections. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and then there's also the 33% rule. If you are interested in this, also you find it in the group. And now you know what to do. Listen on your higher self, listen on your calling, reflect, and go within yourself before the new year, and start already now. Just start, don't wait. Here's much love and peace, and then see you in the next one here at A Place for Open Minds.